Welcome to Abracadab-cast, episode 4, probably.
Yes,
I can't remember.
this is going up
What,
almost
ages away from when we're recording it.
2 weeks from when we're recording it.
That's great. That's so far in advance.
It'll
What
be like February.
if we die?
I know, but yeah.
So
And it still goes up.
No, at the funeral it's like Abracadab-cast. They had 3 subscribers.
And no one shows up. Also, thanks for like the lack of views on this second episode.
I haven't checked it
Kind
since
of
it went up on the
rude.
internet.
So our first one got 86 views,
Love that.
and our second one only got 30 views. So like,
Good.
kind of sad.
Sad reacts only. But yeah.
So this episode we're gonna be talking about unpopular opinions on movies.
Like popular movies
Yeah.
that are liked.
Well, the first one isn't popular.
What's the first one?
Most popular as it should be, in our opinion.
Mhm.
Shark Tale.
Shark Tale fucks so hard. It's so funny. If you watch it, like, knowing, like, it's basically a rip-off of The Godfather as well. And it's just, like, full mafia. And, like...
Like, I would watch The Godfather and I'd be like, well, this is a rip-off of Shark Tale.
It's like, dude, isn't that guy in Shark Tale? No, it's actually so funny. And, like, you know, we got Will Smith, and he looks... The fish isn't black, but he
it is.
looks black. Like, they make it look like Will
It's
Smith.
actually such a good movie. Like, I don't understand why it doesn't have...
It's on par with, like, Madagascar, the first one.
Yeah.
The first one's the best one. And, you know, I think it's better than, like, Shrek.
Yeah, T.
Like, Shrek is fine, but this one, like, is so funny. Like, still.
Yeah, it's really good. And it's like, it has like a moral.
What the fuck is the moral?
It's like, you don't have to be famous.
I want to be somebody!
Yeah.
Top of the reef. Oh my god, the amount of, like... like, commercial references, but it's,
Yeah.
like, anything fish pun is, like, this
Yeah.
entire movie. There's, like,
It's like Coca-Cola fish.
It's Coral Cola.
Yeah.
And instead of the gap, it's, like, gup.
Yeah.
It's so funny. And then there's a guy at a sushi restaurant. But, like, sushi's like dead fish, so like, no one goes there. Classic meme.
Oh, that's funny.
I know, right? Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's a good movie.
Yeah, like, it's one of those movies, like, you know how, like, you just have, like, DVDs, and, like, a few of those, like, are just really random. It's one of those, like, we have a DVD of it, so it's, like, you'd always just watch it as a kid because you have the DVD of it.
Yeah, it's just something
So-
that you have.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird because, like, if we didn't have that DVD, I would have no idea
Yeah.
what that movie is because it's not popular.
It's, like, Over the Hedge.
Over the Hedge. Over the Hedge is, like, good as well. It's not as good as Shark Tale, but it's, like, DreamWorks was, like, pumping out some
Yeah,
classics
DreamWorks-
and no one cared at the time.
DreamWorks, like, snapped in, like, the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Snapped. But yeah, like, I just recently watched Shark Tale again.
When? With me?
I took it to see my friends and I made them all watch Shark Tale.
Yeah, it's literally a good movie. If you haven't watched it, watch it.
Highly
It's about some
recommend.
fish.
Oh yeah, well it's about...
Lucky Day.
It's like... The thing is, like, the sharks are the mafia, basically. And, like, all the fish are scared of the sharks, and there's, like, one guy who's, like, protecting them from the shark mafia.
Yeah, he's like vegan. I'm like, Sam. It's like a vegan shark.
He's a vegetarian shark.
I guess, like, no, but if
Super.
you're a vegetarian and you're, like, underwater, you'd also be vegan as well, because it's not like they have, like, fish dairy.
Like, I don't eat fish, man, I just eat fish juice.
Or I guess you could eat, like, fish eggs.
That's
So, like, does that count
That's
as,
like
like,
babies.
meat? Does that count as, like, meat, though?
It's like children.
Yeah, that's, like, abortions.
But it's also like eggs from a chicken.
But then, yeah, I don't know.
It's just like, we don't discuss like what it's like to
No.
be a vegan as a shark.
Yeah. And, like, what if you just, like, breathe in, like, a plankton? You know what I mean?
He's basically, the shark is vegetarian, but like he's basically like he's gay.
Yeah, it's like a
And
metaphor thing.
they're just like, you're like, you're not one of the family, you're not like something different about you, and they like kick him out because he's like vegetarian, but then like
And
they
he's-
end up
he's
still
actually-
loving him.
He's, like, trans animal, because he turns into, like, a dolphin.
Trans species.
Trans species.
Trans species.
Like, a furry, but, like, a shark.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, we were in the city today.
What?
And we saw this, like, parade of, like, weeaboos
Yes, no, it was
walking
like,
down.
it was this person at the front was holding a sign and it was like Harashak who like parade, and it was like 20 people. Like, it wasn't a parade, it's just like that's as many people as they could get in one spot, and they were all wearing like, I can't even explain it, like anime costumes. Like, they were dressing as if they were like an anime character.
Yeah.
Like normal people, but like wearing like colourful
And like walking
fucking
in
dresses.
like around Flinders Street Station, I'm like, you can get like attacked like a crackhead.
Yeah, I would mug them.
Yeah, like, you have to mug them just like on principle.
You see someone like dressed as like some anime character, like, king hit him. Step back, think, and then come to the realization that they need to get punched.
Okay, another movie that I literally hate, like, with my entire soul, is The Greatest Showman.
I knew you would say that.
I watched it, people were like, have you ever seen it? Like, yes, I have. I watched it on the plane, and, like, it was the worst movie I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm not fucking kidding. It's
I
so
agree with you in
fucking
terms
shit.
of that. Like, the storyline is so boring.
Let me just rant. So, storyline is the most predictable, generic shit thing ever. The characters, absolutely no development
They're, like,
of characters
two-dimensional.
at all. There's no development of characters. Third, like, the CGI is whack. And, like, I don't even get, like, the songs literally aren't that good. Like, I don't get it at all. Like, it's so fucking bad. I hate it. And, like, the thing is, the actual, like, storyline of Barnum, what is it? Like, P.T. Barnum? Like, that would have been so interesting if they actually, like, made the story about him. Because it's, like, you could, like, look at, like, oh, like, how did it actually affect the people in the freak show? Like, was it good for them because they got rich and famous, or was it bad because they were, like,
aliens.
yeah, like, made fun of, like, and you could have, like, looked at, like, the morals, and it could have been, like, this deep, like,
And he goes
like,
to trial.
yeah, and it could have been, like, this deep, like, character development of, like, him being, like, greedy, but then he, like...
And it didn't have to be a musical.
Yeah, I don't know why they made it a musical really whack.
I mean, I love Hugh Jackman, King. He's a good singer.
I just don't get it. I don't get the hype at all. It's like, I seriously don't understand. And, like, I knew I wouldn't like it going into it, because I don't really like musicals anyway. But, like, I was like, okay, it's like, it'll be good. But it, like, wasn't good at all. And I'm like, this is the shittest thing ever. And it has, like, this really weird, like, modern, like, twist, but I'm like, why is it set then? And, like, the last scene is him, like, riding an elephant down the street. I'm like, what the fuck is even going on?
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna take the elephant to my,
my kids, and, like, we'll ride off into the sunset on a fucking circus elephant. I'm like, what are you
Oh my god, and the
talking
kid's
about?
like a tree in the ballet thing.
I know, I'm like, what? Like, you have, like, one, like...
I never saw it in its entirety. I just worked at the cinema and I would go in intervals every shift, like, when I knew I was at a part I hadn't seen yet.
It's literally, like, the worst. Like, there's literally... The storyline is so fucking boring. Like, it's so boring. It's like...
I know.
He's poor as a kid, and then he grows up, and then he starts
He's
a
like,
business.
he's
That's
a
the
bit
entire story.
creative, and he's like, I hate my office job, and then he's like, what if I just, like, but he's basically the whole time he's like, how can I make money? Like, he doesn't give a fuck about what he's putting on, to be quite honest with you.
And that could have been such an interesting thing. It's like, how does, like, greed, like, affect people? Like, blah, blah, blah.
Oh my
Like, you know
God.
what I mean? Like, it could have been so interesting. It could have been, like, such a good movie.
If it was, like,
But then-
dark and, like, weird,
Yeah,
instead
it
of, like,
could've been-
yeah, this is the world
Greatest show! And, like, also...
Oh my god, this is me. I have I do not
hate
give a fuck about the bearded woman. I don't care about her, like, identity crisis. I don't give a fuck. Like, I guess she's
And, like,
really...
why do they go to, like, the Queen, and she, like... literally, what is that entire scene? Like,
It's
I
so
don't understand.
dumb. And then he, like, tours with that girl, and she's, like, an opera singer, but she just sings this weird pop song one time.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, wow. And there's this whole complex, like, is he cheating on his wife? But, like,
And then he's
everyone
not.
knows he isn't.
And it's like, it just starts, and it's like, maybe he is, and then it's, oh, he's not. That's the end of that.
That storyline.
That
And I
nothing
hate
happens.
Zendaya and Zac Efron. Like,
Yeah.
they're fine as people. But that whole storyline is so fucking boring as well. And she's like, I'm black, like, your family hates me. And
Like, it's literally so boring. Like, it all ends up fine. Like, everything about the movie, it's like, oh, like, this is really, like...
They hated me
this
for
is
one
minor
scene.
inconvenience, and then all of a sudden it's fine. Everything's fine at the end. And I'm like, oh my god.
And they sing Greatest Show Revival.
It's, like, so bad. I'm like, stop. Like,
You could not watch it, like, more than once.
like, I don't
Even if
care
you did
if
like
it,
it.
like, exists, but, like, why is it so hyped up? I don't get it at all. I hate it.
A million dreams is all it's gonna take. What's another unpopular opinion that we have about movies?
Oh, you hate The Shape of Water.
Fuck, okay.
I haven't seen it, so.
You haven't seen it. I was working, I didn't want to... Before I watched any of it, I was like, I'll go see it because it has, like, 50, like, awards, right? So I was like, okay, I'll just watch it on my shift. So I did.
bad.
The fuck? It got like it's the worst, cringiest thing, and I know like you could be okay. The entire storyline is like this like mute deaf woman. No, she's not deaf. She's just mute. Falls in love with a fish man because she. That's the whole thing. Like they fall in love with each other because they both don't communicate with words. They communicate with like their hands and stuff. But he is a fish man. He doesn't even look like a man. Like it's not even trying. It's a fish with legs. It is a fish with legs. And like it would be a lot better like if they didn't fall in love. Like if they were just companions. Like she just wants to save him out of the goodness of her heart. But they they like date, and like it ends with her like in the ocean with gills. She falls into the ocean and she gets gills. And I get the one thing that people I was like, Shape of Water sucks. And everyone's like, it's so good. Like, how crazy is it that she could act that whole movie without saying any words? I'm like, yeah, she's a good actor. It's the shittest storyline I've ever seen in my entire life. Yeah. And it's so funny and stupid. Like at the end, like she gets the fish. I'm like, spoilers. I don't know if anyone really fucking cares about Shape of Water. It's so bad. That like she gets him, the fish boy, out of the tank thing and like runs away with him, and then all the people from like the government company that she's working for are like running after her, chasing her, and they come to this pier and they find her and they shoot him, but then he regenerates and he isn't affected by shot wounds, and then they both fall into the pier and then they're in love, and then the narrator's like, and now I guess they're happy together. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. Like literally what the fuck? How interesting as well. Another thing, it could have just been a cool like underground government experiments on weird animals, and she saves him, but like the whole thing
he eats her at the end.
Yeah, like it's meant to be like a love story, and it's like that's the stupidest thing of my entire life.
Okay,
Don't
another
watch it. It's
movie
creepy.
that is really, really good, but was kind of like copied a little bit, was Super 8. I don't know when this came out, but it came out.
What's her name is in it?
Super 8
Fanning?
basically like is the original Stranger Things, but it's a movie.
It's really good. It's about like aliens, so like
it has a really similar thing. It's like a group of boys and then there's like one girl, and they're like, it's set in the 80s. It's really, really similar. It came out in 2011, and it's so good. Like it's really good. It's really interesting because
it's funny as well.
There's like, it's like that kind of thing of like, like a monster, and I think like I can't even remember. Like I haven't watched it in ages, but like he like becomes friends with like and like the monster's like eating everyone. It's like a and like this.
There's all these people. So first of all, like all the dogs go missing, and like all this stuff's happening. No one really knows why. Like people keep getting murdered or showing up dead or whatever.
And like car engines get like stolen.
And only the kids. So like the government's on this.
It's very much like government experiment kind of
same thing as Stranger Things. So like a train crashes because of the thing basically, and everyone thinks it just runs off the rails, but the kids were actually there filming a movie, and then they are the only ones who've witnessed like what is basically the Demogorgon in Stranger Things.
Yeah.
And it's like them, like no one believes them, and then until their girlfriend gets kidnapped by the monster, and then eventually everyone like realizes that it is real, and then it goes back home.
And there's also like one of the guy's dads is like a police officer as well. It's like Hopper.
Yeah. The main guy's
similarities.
dad is like the police officer on the case, and like his kid's like,
there are some differences. Like there's no like no one has like there's no like 11 character other than the girl, but she doesn't have superpowers or anything.
Yeah.
And it's like an alien. It's not like a. It was experimented on.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that whole like experiment.
But it's like the same thing basically.
It's essentially the same
like it's the same also like.
It's also I would say it's better honestly.
It's the same like sense of humor and like the dynamic between all the kids, and like they're all like picking on each other, but then they come together and like they ride their bikes to go down to the graveyard and like
they ride bikes. You know.
Yeah.
Stranger Things.
Bikes, boys. Yeah. I don't think it is better because it's just a movie in itself. It didn't need to be like, God, Stranger Things is like.
No, I think Stranger Things first season's good. Second season I didn't really like. It was like fine, and like third season I know it's gonna be shit. Like you could just tell, it's gonna be bad.
Why do they just keep making them? Just stop.
Yeah, I know. They should have just like.
Oh my God, it's so stupid. Give up. It's a good idea, and you're gonna run into the ground. And you're gonna get angry.
It's gonna get ruined.
It's like Arrested Development. That's sad. But yeah, I honestly think.
Yeah, if you
they have to at least be inspired. Super 8, it's the movie.
You might have watched it, but it was in Video Easies.
That reminds me of do you remember the movie Chronicle?
No.
That was good as well. That was one of the only good, like, found footage movies where the whole thing is just filmed on this guy's camera.
Oh, wait, is that the one where, like, the guy flies?
Yeah, so it's, like, these 3 guys, like, this guy's, like, documenting everything. They just find this stuff that makes them be able to have, like, telekinetic powers, and they're just using it for fun. At the start, it's like they just pull pranks on people in supermarkets and stuff. And then this one guy's like, we're all powerful, like, why couldn't we just, like, control everyone? Because he's, like, a bit of a loner, so he's, like, angry at people, so he's like, why don't we just control everyone? And they're like, dude, like, let's not kill people. Yeah. But it's so good. It's similar, like, sort of powers thing, I guess. Just Super 8. That's just a good movie that no one really watched. It was in 2012. Like, it was just randomly came out and no one watched it, and I was like...
Yeah, I feel like just Stranger Things just scammed everyone else and then just got away with it.
I hate Millie Bobby Brown.
Oh my god, yes. I literally hate her.
So... I don't give a fuck. Like, I know...
People like, why are you bullying a kid? I'm like, the same age as her, like, don't care.
She
like, you can bully people the same age as you, it's fine.
No, she's so annoying because, like, every other, like, child actor in that show, including the other girl, whatever her name is, I don't like her character, Sadie. Yeah. But, like, she's, like, normal. Millie Bobby Brown, the way... She's so up herself.
She's so arrogant.
So up herself. And, like... It's like people... She is talented. I love 11.
She's a really good actor.
She's a really, really, really good actor.
But I would say that Noah Schnapp in the second season was, like, way better than her.
When he was plays Will, by the way.
When he was possessed.
Yeah, no, he's even
so
better.
Good.
And he's also, like, 10 years old.
Yeah,
he's the youngest one. So, anyway, but she's good and everything, and she just must have been told that her whole life.
Yeah.
And all she does is, like...
Be annoying.
Every time you see her in a video, it's like she's talking down to you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, literally, shut up. Like, every single one of your co-stars, like, what's his name? Why am I forgetting his name?
Finn Wolfhard.
Finn. He's so normal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he's just a normal guy. He's in, like, a band. He's, like, just a little guy. He's still, like, a kid. And he, like, plays with his friends. And he's, like, just chilling. She's like, yes, for the actor. It is for the... I'm like, literally, shut up. Like, honestly. I've had enough of her. So, also her and Drake.
Ooh. That's gonna, like, be exposed.
Honestly, I hope he kills her.
I hope. Yeah. T. No, I feel like she'll go on crack. Like, she's probably on crack right now.
I hope she has a mental breakdown. Because what other angle is there for her? What's gonna happen to her when she's, like, older? I hope she's never in anything else. I hope she's never in anything else.
That's not gonna happen, though.
I know, because people love her.
She actually hasn't been in that much else, though. Every other cast member has been in, like, other things.
Yeah, Gaines from, like, Broadway.
Yeah. Caleb was in, like, Moonlight, or whatever that one is.
I love him. He's, like, underrated king.
Finn Wolfhard was in It.
Finn Wolfhard's in everything.
And Noah, I don't know, maybe he's not in anything else, but he's, like, 2.
Yeah, he's, like, 2, but he will be in other things. She's, like, annoying. Her British accent, like, I'm sorry to be racist, but, like, so annoying as well. I'm like, Millie Bobby Brown.
That's like your own race. I know, let's like shut up. Like grow your hair out. Like so annoying.
She reminds me of like a young Emma Watson, and I don't like Emma Watson.
Who is that?
Hermione Granger.
Hermione.
I'm sorry, I fucking hate Harry Potter.
Oh my god, Harry
Potter.
That's
like but anyway, like that's what I'm saying. She reminds me of Emma Watson because Emma Watson's feminism is like so surface level, like dumb shit, like
Tumblr.
It's like she's never fighting for anything that's like worth it. She's just like, I don't think that girls
like pink tax.
Yeah, it's just like stupid stuff. Like she would never like address like blatant like sort of like rape and stuff. That's like
no, she would never address like.
She's like, I was at an interview the other day, and she's a British accent, right? I was at an interview the other day, and the interviewer looked at my shoes and asked me where I got them from. If I was a man, that's what it is, and I feel like that's what Millie Bobby Brown is turning into.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't like her. I think that's why, because she's so like white girl feminism. You know what I mean?
No, but it's just like it's like rich. Like aristocrat.
I'm like, you have never suffered in your life.
I know.
What the fuck? Anyway, I don't like her. But yeah, no, Harry Potter sucks.
I hate Harry Potter.
I hate the people who like Harry Potter.
It's fine. But
yeah, it's fine. I guess
nothing that comes out of Brenda's good,
except for like In-Betweeners.
Oh, true.
And Skins and.
We were just talking about Skins.
White Gold.
But yeah.
Skins is a good show. For the first 2 seasons.
Yeah, don't watch the
Skins UK, by the way, not the American one.
Is there ill?
Yeah, everything that.
Why would they try that? That's like. Why would they even try that? How would that even work in America? Like, it wouldn't work.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like a very sort of like it's like a kind of like a sitcom, but it's like dark as shit sometimes.
It's just a drama.
Even it's like funny.
But like drama.
I guess it's more funny. Drama. Anyway, it's like weird. It's like these teenagers like their second last 2 years in high school, and they're like friends, and it's just, I don't know. It's just this UK story, but it's like all like it's very UK. Like if you did it in America, it's like what the fuck is nothing happens in America.
Apart from like school shootings.
That's what I was just gonna say. It's like this whole season's
like
just
the
like
first episode they just all get shot.
Skins America, love that for us. But yeah, Harry Potter. The thing is,
it's overhyped.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It's honestly fine. It's just overhyped.
It's just there's too many movies.
Yeah, I don't know. Like
there's way too
honestly,
many.
like Fantastic Beasts was good, but I'm just like, what?
Oh yeah, Fantastic
Why
Beasts.
don't like literally just make it like another separate thing? Like why does it have to be attached to Harry Potter? It's like ew.
I know it's. But the books as well, because I know, oh god, the people who like Harry Potter, it's like such like a muggle, like I'm a Slytherin, like they're like so fucking like you can either
like
be like devoted.
It's like like people are like, oh my god, like I'm not a muggle. I'm like, yes, you literally are. Are you dumb? Like, do you think you have? Like, do you think you're a witch?
Does anyone just like Harry Potter and like not know 150 things about it?
Yeah, no. There's no in between.
It's like you don't like it or don't really care, or you like, I live and breathe Harry Potter.
Yeah.
I know every single line in the books. And guess that anyway, what I was gonna say is the people who like, they're like, oh, you just watch the movies and you don't like Harry Potter. I read the books. Do you know what they are? It's the same book 100 times. It starts the exact same way. Harry's just in his house in wherever the fuck he lives, and
in, like,
Hagrid comes and he's like, come back, Harry, I've got another term of school. And he's like, okay. And then they're like, where's Voldemort? And then Voldemort doesn't even show up until like the 6th fucking movie. So it's like, why is he the villain the whole time? But the books, yeah, they're just the same thing. Like, he just goes to school, something happens, and comes back. That's it. It's shit. And they get longer and longer. The last one, Deathly Hallows, which is like 2 movies for like no reason. The first Harry Potter movie I ever saw was the second part of Deathly Hallows when it came out, and I didn't understand anything.
The spider one, is that like
the spider one?
There's,
See, I've only seen it like one time.
Traumatized me as a child.
I just remember the scene in the first one where he's like, "You're a wizard, Harry."
Oh no post on Sundays.
No post on Sundays.
Like, I love that fact.
It's like last year I had 36 like presents or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
What?
And doesn't he just like straight up murder his whole family?
What?
Like, don't they just like float away?
The dad gets like really thick and then he floats away.
Yeah, like that's like straight like homicide.
Also, the tone of the movies, like the first one's like the tone.
Oh yeah.
The first one's like Harry Potter.
No, but it's so your audience can grow with it, which I think is kind of cool. Because if the movies are released,
watch them all back
if
to
the
back.
movies are released over 8 years, then you are going to grow up with it, and like you, it's like cool.
Yeah.
Also,
like,
I was thinking like Hunger Games.
I like Hunger Games.
It is good. I like it. But like, it honestly like
shouldn't have been Jennifer Lawrence.
I was just thinking. No, she's fine. I just don't like her as a person.
Like, I don't know. I don't like her in Mockingjay.
Yeah, I don't really like the mocking. I honestly like literally just leave it at the first one. It's like an interesting
Catching
concept.
Fire is good though. Because that's like the new thing, it's like the Quarter Quell or whatever,
Yeah.
it's like 75th thing, and like a House of the Seasons.
Yeah, like,
that was cool.
But the actual Hunger Games part of the Hunger Games is cool, but not the actual, like, rebellion thing. Cause, like,
Yeah, the
it's
whole
so stupid.
outside sort of rebellion society.
It's kind of
dystopian
just
thing,
like...
It's like, can't they just, like, everyone sort of, like, okay.
Like, I don't think it's, like... I don't think a thing like that would, like, make an entire country rebel. Because, like, yeah, it's bad, but, like, it's not, like, it's not affecting every single person.
It's affecting, like, 25 out of, like, I don't know, a couple million people who, like, live in that.
Yeah, like, most people, like, have food
whatever it's called.
and, like, have electricity. Like, they're not gonna rebel over some, like, random kid they don't care about.
One thing I really like is, like, Candace and Peter's relationship, because, like, they never really love each other. It's kind of weird, because they just kind of have to, and they, like, don't really, like, she still cares about him, but, like... And Gale, oh my god, Liam Hemsworth, also, like, him and Miley, like...
Yeah.
Did you see that tweet when, like, the second Hunger Games movie came out that she made? She's like, oh my god, I would go to that, but I don't want to stare at my ex.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now they're married.
I know.
It's so cute. But yeah, he was good in that.
Doesn't he die?
It's good. You know what?
How does he die?
God. Gale.
Yeah. Does he not die? Does everyone else die?
I've only seen, like, I've seen the first and second one, like, 100 times. I haven't seen, like, barely watched The last two from
Yeah,
Michael
the
Jackson. I
last two.
hated it. Because the whole fun bit of the Hunger Games, like, watching them in the game.
Yeah,
that's so cool.
That's true.
And then just watching them, like, bomb people is, like, I don't know, like...
I would,
And then Primrose dies, and, like, who cares?
I was thinking, like, I would just kill myself if I was in the Hunger Games. Because, like, I would be, like, shitting my pants the entire time. Like, how scary would that be?
Yeah, I guess I would run, sit up a tree, and then if someone sees me, I would just shoot myself in the head. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if you do make it out to the end, then, like, great. But, like, I'm not out here trying to fight people. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Because, like, you would just die straight away.
How gross. I remember they wouldn't put Hunger Games in our, like, Sandy Primary Library because specifically of the scene where, like, Peter gets, like, blood poisoning or whatever the fuck. What's it called?
Poisoned? I don't know.
Because they get poisoned. It's like that thing, like, when you get, like, an open wound for ages and it, like, fucks up all your veins.
Like staph infection or something?
Yeah, but, like, that was in the book. It's described, like, so... It's, like, barely anything in the movie. It's, like, so graphic in the book.
Yeah.
And all of his veins are colour and his leg's gonna fall off.
The tracker jacker thing used to, like, scare me. So
That
much.
is fucked. That was really fucked.
That was really cool though, but like that's the thing, there's so many cool things about like the first and second movie, like with the actual games and like all the like genetically modified things and like how
The
they like
sponsors?
and how they like make like natural disasters happen to like push people
That
together.
was cool. Yeah, like in the second one
Yeah,
when they have
they
like...
like make a fire.
Yeah, that's
It's really cool. And like also how like people like are in an alliance with other people and then they all just like turn on each other and it's like, oh my god, that's like so scary.
Like Kato's
Like how
alliance.
would you ever be able to sleep? Like I would not sleep the entire time. I'd be like shitting my pants.
Yeah.
Because
It's fucked. It's really cool though.
like you can literally just go up in the night and like cover someone's mouth and then like slit their throat.
Oh my god, like I'm so anxious like when they're counting down, they're standing on those things, if you step off it you blow up.
Yeah.
Before that?
And like someone stepped off it.
Yeah, no, it's like, ooh, good. And there's the cornucopia with all the stuff in it.
I mean,
Because like, do you go or do you just run away?
I would like go like really quickly. I would like, I was gonna like show with my hands, but then you can't see it because you're listening to this and watching like Steve Carell like dance on a stage. Yeah, but like I feel like I would just like diagonally run like jump and like just scave the edges like really quickly, just grab whatever.
Yeah, because some of the bags don't have like nothing in them or something.
Yeah, or they have like socks. Like I remember she had socks and she made into gloves.
I don't remember the specifics of. I haven't watched this like since it came out.
Jesus, this is only been going for 27 minutes and we've talked about like 800 things. Okay, I'm gonna find another topic because this is kind of like dead end.
Hunger Games. I remember when it came out, I was annoyed at all the people who like loved the Hunger Games because my favourite movie was Twilight. Like my favourite series. I still love Twilight. I still really like it.
It's literally not bad. Like I don't get what
It's good. It's really good. It's just like everyone like hated it at the time.
Like, have you seen any other like vampire and like werewolf movie? Like they're all atrocious. They're
they're all
so
bad. Like nothing's better than that.
Like yeah, like literally like Teen Wolf.
And I love the
What?
Volturi. Like New Moon is like so cool. Like and they're in Italy.
Yeah.
And they like just kill people. Like Arrow. Like fuck, he's so cool.
Yeah.
And like all of Carlisle's backstory when he like grew up with them and like it's just. You know, and they bring people in on tours and they just kill them.
Yeah, like literally. Yeah, that's so cool.
It's awesome.
Like literally, name a better vampire like movie. Because like you can't. You know what I mean? Actually,
there's like the
that
TV
Johnny
show, The
Depp.
Vampire Diaries. But it's
That
not
Johnny
good.
Depp one, but it's like a comedy, so like.
Oh,
doesn't
Dark
really count.
Shadows. Yeah, well, like yeah, that's not really like.
Yeah.
It's not
But,
like
it's actually like, it's
exploring.
literally not bad. Like I understand it's like
The
kind
fight
of dumb.
in Eclipse is like awesome when it's like
Not
the
real.
newborn army.
Isn't it like not real though?
What do you mean?
What's that
No,
fight?
no,
It's,
no,
like,
no, no,
not
no.
real.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. In like the second, like the last like Breaking Dawn, they have this whole fight with like Alice's vision. I remember watching that because it's not in the book. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, they completely changed the book. Like, Carlisle dies. Like, everyone just dies. And I was like, what? But it's just her vision. But no, the fight I'm talking about is, like, in Eclipse. And there's, like, the newborn army. Victoria makes, like, a newborn army. And then
What the fuck?
newborn
Do you
vampires.
not remember that?
And then all the wolves and the vampires come together, like, fight them all. And Jacob gets his ribs broken.
He's fat now, so.
I know, how good is that? Jacob, fuck, like, Taylor Warner is, like, a thick boy. He was, like, never in anything else. He was in, like, Shark Boy Love
I
Girl.
feel like he probably didn't, because, like, when you're a kid, you can't tell if people are acting well or not. Like, I feel like he probably was pretty bad at acting. Like, I don't even know.
Yeah, I watched it recently. He's not bad in, like, that movie, but, like, yeah, he's a very, like, I can't imagine him, like, acting anything different from that. Like, he would have to just do action movie, sort of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're out of time,
I am so excited for Game of Thrones, but I want to watch...
Oh my god.
I want to watch, like, all of...
Did you see that timetable from, like, a week ago? And it's like, if you watch an episode every day, you can watch until...
Yeah, but also, who's going to watch one episode at a time? I watched, the first, like, 4 seasons in, like, a week.
I don't think it's good.
It is... But you can't just watch the first episode and be like, I don't like... Like, you have to endure the first season. And then...
I can't deal with dramas. The only drama I like is, like, Bates Motel.
Oh my god. No, but it's, like, so good. Like, it's so iconic because it's so long and, like, so much happens. It's, like, when your favourite character actually does something cool, you're, like, gasp, because, like, you've been there for, like, their entire life. It's just, like, so good. And, like, oh my god. People that have watched it, like, John and Aya are gonna, like, meet again. And, like, in that, like, 5-second trailer, like, sneak peek thing, they're, like, together, and, like, it's probably one of Bran's visions, but, like, still, like, oh my god, I want them to meet. I'm like, oh my god.
Cool, guys, am I right? I love Star Trek. It's my favourite TV show.
Oh yeah, isn't Family Guy getting, like, discontinued?
No. They're discontinuing gay jokes. Did you not hear that right?
Oh, I thought they were just...
No. It was like, we were in the
Family Guy.
car and on the radio the other day, they were like, Family Guy's not doing any gay jokes anymore.
And, like, wasn't it, like, Seth MacFarlane just doesn't feel like it anymore or something?
I'm like, that's no fucking way. Gay jokes are funny.
Like, I don't even think they do that much in that anyway. Oh no, like, all of Stewie's character, actually.
What is it? I don't watch Family Guy. Georgie watches, like, clips of Family Guy.
No, I go through phases of watching, like, every single Family Guy, like, clip on, like, YouTube.
I hate it. It's not good.
It's fine. But it gets, like, old really quickly because, like, the new episodes are good because they're, like, relevant.
Yeah,
but
it's like they always mention, like, pop culture.
Yeah, it's like always references, but then, like,
and the pop culture of, like, the month.
Yeah,
like,
but then if it's, like, 5 years old, then you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, it won't last as, like, a...
So they make so many, like, Obama jokes and stuff, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
And, like,
they make...
Trump stuff now, like...
Yeah, they do. But, like, some of it's good. But, like, yeah, that's the thing. It's, like, any of those episodes... Like, some Simpsons episodes are, like, really good. Some of them are just so fucking boring. They don't do anything.
The first seasons are really bad.
Yeah.
That's weird that, like, for cartoons especially, it seems like the first couple seasons all suck.
It's, like, the opposite with, like, sitcoms.
Yeah, like, if they did suck, they would get cancelled, so it's, like, weird.
Yeah.
I guess people would just endure cartoons.
No, it's just
It's not, because the worst of Seinfeld, God.
And it's, like...
The worst of The Simpsons
it doesn't
isn't that
cost
bad.
anything to make a cartoon. It costs, like, so much money to hire actors and have, like, a set and everything.
Cameras and stuff.
Yeah. And, like, you have to spend so much more time filming with, like, more people there. Like, you just have, like, 3 animators.
And there's, like, 2 voices for, like, every character.
Yeah. Like, basically every cartoon.
Seth MacFarlane do, like, every single character.
He does, like, half of them.
That's crazy. Like Rick and Morty as well, you know. What's his name?
When is that? Like, that's so relevant now. Like, it's really good, but it's like, when is it coming back?
Yeah, I only just watched it all, like, a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
It's good. The episodes that I'm not interested in are, like, boring. Like, if it's a whole... Because, you know, like, it's like one storyline, like, per episode, obviously, but, like...
Yeah.
Some of them aren't great. The ones with, Jerry are the good ones.
I stand Jerry.
He's so funny. I like the one where, like, they have those, like, alien things that, like, they put themselves in your brain like you've known them your whole life.
Yeah.
And then they think that they, like, knew all the people, like...
Oh, yeah, that's like...
And he's like, there's 8 people in the house.
Yes,
and then there's, like, 20
episode
people.
Is so funny.
And there's, like, 20 people. It's like, why did I write an 8 on the wall?
Yeah.
That's good. That's really
funny, actually. I forgot about that one. And that one where, like, they go to an arcade. It's like an
intergalactic
arcade, and one of the games is just, like, to live someone else's life, and, like, you live their entire life until they're, like, 80 years old.
And you wake up and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. It's
Roy.
Roy.
It's the name of the game. It's called Roy.
Oh, is that...
Because the guy's name is Roy.
Really?
Yeah.
Rip.
Roy. Like that cartoon.
I fucking hate that. Oh my god, let's talk about ABC3 cartoons.
ABC3, Ruby just mentioned me, I mean, I don't know if she's even listening, but she mentioned to me the other day that she loved The Tribe. That was my least favourite show on ABC3. It was like all these coloured haired people who lived on a beach. And it was like a dystopian sort of thing. No, it was like live action.
There's not that
sucked.
many good live action kids shows.
I remember Nowhere Boys was just getting popular when I was like
Nowhere Boys was good.
When I had like stopped watching ABC3,
Yeah.
so I never really watched it because I was like by that time I was like 12 or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like watching
I'm watching like
Channel 11,
Yeah.
like Futurama.
Yeah. Yes. Oh my god, the Futurama phase. Everyone has a Futurama phase.
Everyone had a Futurama phase, but I missed out on Nowhere Boys. So I don't really know what it's about. I just remember like
It was just some like weird. It was one of those weird like dimension things.
I'll name some of my favorite shows. Dead Gorgeous. It was like these 3 ghost girls.
Was that the high school one?
Yeah, they were in this like high school, like a
Yes.
Catholic girls' high school.
That was so
And
good.
they were dead from like 100 years ago.
Yeah.
And they had to try. They look like people though. They look like, but they
Yeah.
can walk through walls.
Yeah, and they could also like hover. And like there was this episode where she was like she ran a running race because she just like hovered. And
Yeah, I remember that. And it's really funny. Like it was good. It was a good time. I liked Dead Gorgeous.
No, okay. Favorite shows.
Am I High?
Stoked. Total Drama Island.
Action.
Total
and
Drama Action.
World Tour.
I don't like the. It's Return to the Island. That wasn't. There's like new.
Well, because there's like that same cast from the first 3 seasons is good, but then they changed the cast, so it's like, what's the point?
What else? Like Almost Naked Animals.
Almost Naked.
Spliced. Oh my god! When an episode of Spliced came on, that was like elite.
What was the theme song for Spliced?
It's like they're all spliced, something like that. It's like,
They've all been spliced.
yeah, that was such a good show. Oh my god.
Perry and Entree.
No, Stoked was so good.
I liked Am I High? It was like these like
That
kids.
was okay.
I love that.
I just don't like live action ones.
I did. I liked like what's another one that was like live action?
Like literally like half the shows.
I can't remember them though.
Okay, there's so many like shit.
Oh my god. Life with Boys.
That was like American though, yeah. And
Yeah,
there's,
I know. There was
and
always
there's,
one.
like, the obviously gay brother, but then they pretend that he's not gay. It's so weird. It's like why would you? It's like
Yeah, it's a weird show. There's another one that was like really bad that I never watched. Oh my god, Trapped. We were talking about this the other day. Like there was
Trapped
a lot
is
of game
scary.
shows, like Splatterlord as
and
well.
like you think they're real, but then they're just
They're obviously not. Like Prank Patrol. Like we love Prank Patrol, but like
I used to like hate Prank Patrol when I was like the target age for it, but then like I didn't. I actually don't. Maybe it's the other way around. I don't know.
I just like Scott Tweedy
Yeah.
and the ninjas, you know.
Yeah, ninjas.
But like I remember because there was You're Skidding Me, right? Which was like that was
You're
good.
Kidding Me was really good.
And it was just a whole bunch of like skits with like this one cast.
Oh yeah, like when like your entire life like comes to an end when like a You're Kidding Me actor goes on Prank Patrol and you're
Yeah.
like, oh my god,
So
it's
like
an actor.
it was an old episode of Prank Patrol. So this is actor because there's a specific group of like 5 actors on You're Skidding Me, and you know like them. And then I was watching an old episode of Prank Patrol. It's like a rerun.
and
that
it's
was
like
on.
the same kid.
And it was one of the guys from You're Skidding Me just pretending to be a random kid who made like a request.
Yeah, and it's like,
And you realise like, oh, like he was hired to do it.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
This is
So it's
so
like,
sad.
oh, this is so sad. I remember the only thing I remember is like they were working. There was one where like they were pranking like her friend, and she was like, "Come work with me at a shift at like the laundromat, like for my dad."
Yeah.
And then like they got a Britney Spears impersonator to like come in.
No, there was one where like they were cleaning like Nicki Minaj's car. And then Nicki Minaj came around, she's like, this is bad. And like the kid was like shitting his pants.
There's another one where like they were at a dog washing
And the dog's
place. No, the dog washing place, and then like
They put the
he
dog
put
in
a
the
bit of
washing
soap
machine.
in something, and then like they had like a bubble machine, and it made it look like he put
Oh,
like
yeah.
way too much soap in and filled the entire room with bubbles.
That's like dumb. There was always one like anticlimactic.
No, the best one was like a Prince one. There was one where like they were just like on. They were like, "Oh, come with me."
Oh yes, and it's like this kid's like revealing to his friend that he's like the heir to like an entire.
Yeah, he's like,
kingdom.
I just have to do this
And he has
test
to, like,
to see if
prove
I'm
it.
like the prince of
Yeah.
this like entire like fortune, and you do like this like weird like sort of like whatever culture it was like ritual.
Mm.
He's like, "Oh, just come with me," and then he does it, and it turns out like he's the prince, and like he
Yeah.
gets like millions of dollars, but like it's not real.
Yeah.
What is Scotty just jump out and was like, "You've been pranked"? No, he always came in like an officer's
Through a
uniform,
wall.
or he was like pretending to be someone else, and he bristles his mustache. He's like, "It's Scott Tweedy, like you've been pranked."
Prank by Prank Patrol. That was like the original like prank invasion or whatever.
Prank invasion isn't pranks. He's just like making out with people in the
No,
street. Hey guys, it's Chris from Prank Invasion. But yeah, ABC3 fucked, but now it's called ABC Me.
Me. Hating.
But also
Shane Dawson
ABC2 was like the little kids one. I was like, when you graduate from like
it was ABC4 for me, or I don't know.
no, it's ABC for kids. So it was.
Maybe it was too.
But it was like
Shaun the Sheep.
there's the kids one with like Shaun the Sheep and stuff, and then you graduate to like ABC3.
You go to like Futurama, like
Yeah.
7 Mate. That's how it goes.
Then there's like Toasted TV.
Yeah, I hated that. That was so bad.
Because that just had like Disney Channel shows. Because of it, like people kept being like, I grew up on Disney Channel. There wasn't Disney Channel because that's an American thing. So you would only have it if you had Foxtel. So we didn't have that. So Toasted TV would play Disney Channel shows, but it wasn't Disney Channel. So you wouldn't have those little bits in between. We're like, welcome to Disney Channel. It was like Toasted TV, Channel 7, mate. Was that the thing? 7, mate. Another good show that Georgie watches, Grand Designs.
Oh my god. I can have an entire podcast about just Grand Designs. Grand Designs cast.
I mean, I don't like it, but like
It's so good. This is a hierarchy. Grand Designs New Zealand is top tier. Second tier, Grand Designs Australia. Third tier, Grand Designs Britain. Because Grand Designs Britain is all like old. Like I don't even know if they make new like videos. And because it's old, it was made in like the 2000s, and 2000s architecture is fugly. Like the New Zealand one is so sick because they all have like these like massive plots of land, and like they have this like coastal views, and they make this like spiral like rocket ship design.
What?
And it takes like 8 years, and they finally finish it, and their kids are already like grown up and dead, and they finally get into their house and they're like, it was worth it. And like it's just so good.
Grand Designs the show that like had the Lego house?
No, I
was
remember
that?
watching that on a plane.
Yeah, I know.
I was literally thinking about the other day.
What was that? Because there's this thing. It wasn't like because it wasn't a house for
It
someone
was
to
just
live
a
in.
one-off documentary.
It was like a project someone's doing where they made their entire house out of Lego.
It honestly might have been.
It was so weird because it had like plumbing, but like it didn't really work properly. It was like a Lego toilet.
Yeah, like foul.
I know, and like the whole house is Lego. It was just like really. Why? You know, I don't think anyone actually lived there. Cause like, why would you live in a Lego house? You know.
Isn't that a song?
Pick up the pieces and build a Lego house. Ed Sheeran song.
Honestly, I hate Ed Sheeran.
No, Ed Sheeran is good.
It's like
no. He's overrated, underrated. Like people love him for the wrong reasons. You know what I mean? Like his songwriting is so cool.
Like an abortion.
Yeah, he's ugly.
He should make himself.
There was a Louis C.K. bit like this. He's a comedian. He had this. One of his bits was like, "Oh, like you never see like an ugly guy just with a guitar."
And like literally Ed Sheeran. Like,
yeah, who's just really good. But yeah, Ed Sheeran, he's engaged
to who?
or married or something. Just some random girl. I don't know. Go away.
Britain.
I love British TV shows, like British reality TV, like not reality TV, like
Can we
quiz
just
shows.
like, sink the entire UK?
No, I like Richard Ayoade and stuff.
Who is that?
I like comedians. Their comedians are funny. They're funnier than ours. They're good.
Australian comedians.
The guy from
so try hard.
Oh, I know. Australian comedians like Sam Pang, good. Luke and Lewis.
Who does like stand up though?
They all do stand up. Oh, he doesn't do stand up anymore. He's just on show. I don't know. I can't really.
Jim Jeffries.
I haven't watched him.
I was watching.
Is he Australian?
Yeah, but he's like in America now,
Yeah.
so it doesn't really count.
Yeah. That's a sound effect. We should have a soundboard. This is like.
Oh my god, literally. Okay. Okay, so since we have like 80 views on the first one, like 20 views on the second one, do you think by now it's literally gonna be 0 views? Or like 1 view? It's gonna be, like,
that's like a kind of like Half-Life thing, like decay of a cell.
I did not understand that when we were doing that.
It's just like it's if it's Half-Life, I don't know. I did it in year 10.
If it's Half-Life, it gets halved. Its life gets halved.
If it's Half-Life is like 50, then it like I don't know.
I don't want to talk about it. I'm not doing
But
science.
like, okay, let's just imagine. I guess yeah, we probably
Both of us like haven't done science with like.
Yeah,
well,
I was like not bad at science in year 10. I just hated it so much that I couldn't do it in year 11 and 12. There are people doing like is a scholar shout out. People who are doing science in like university and like maths are like the subjects.
Like, seriously,
I would die. All my subjects are humanities, like writing. I would rather die than like do science.
Like I literally like if I did maths in university, like I would get zeros on everything. Like it's not a joke.
And then it's like, what's the point of having the
I've
bachelor?
gotten like my top score of like year 10 was like 9%.
That's insane.
He not a lie. Tee.
Stop.
Let me cut that out. Yep.
Well, it's great. I don't know what else to talk
The
about.
sky be like blue.
I hate blue sky.
I know, it's like really weird. It's like, why is it like that?
It makes it like more look like a simulation, don't you think?
I like don't give a fuck if I'm in a simulation.
Yeah, no, it's like, are we in a simulation? It's like,
Who? Like,
does your life
does that change in any way, you dumb fuck? Like, does that change in any way? You're so relevant anyway. No one cares. Oh my god. People think that they're irrelevant, and anyone, I'm like,
oh my god, everyone is irrelevant. Like, literally everyone.
Literally, like, 0.0001% of the population is irrelevant, and then the rest of, like, that's like the It's a Wonderful Life thing. Like, it's wonderful, like, oh, like, life would be so different. Like, literally, I feel like if I died, if I was never born, like, nothing would change. Like, not a joke. Like, nothing would be different.
It was just like a different sort of like, something's in a different
Like, the
angle.
wall would be a different colour. Like, it literally. Oh my god.
That's
Sad. But also, if I am a simulation, I always think, like, my thoughts are like a radio show. Like,
That's
people
why.
can tune into different radio stations, it's like different people's thoughts.
my thoughts are like,
I'm like, welcome back to Thought.
what are your thoughts?
Thought.
Thought?
Didn't, like, Elon Musk say, like, there's a 99% chance we're in a simulation?
He's a whack kid, isn't he? Is he still on Tesla
Like-
or did he sell it?
Tesla.
Tesla!
Where did all the Teslas go? I feel like there's a lot of Teslas.
There's, like,
in
none.
Ghost.
There's none here.
Where
I
did
think
they go?
there's one mum at St. Leonard's who has a Tesla.
That's some... No.
And that's it. That's the only
We
Tesla.
were showing a different conversation. Tessa. You never know anyone named Tessa anymore. Like, there's one moment and its name's Tessa.
No, I was saying there's like no Teslas.
Who's mum?
No one I know, but
Yeah.
there's only one Tesla that's the same one that's always picking up people at St. Leonard's. That's the only Tesla I've ever seen, and it's the same one. And the number plate is like Tesla.
Yeah, but like, is that even an accomplishment? Like, you made a car, like, what the fuck? That's not even that good.
Elon Musk. Is that what you're talking about?
Like, okay, you can plug it in. Like, just anyone can do that. Like, literally, what did he achieve? Nothing.
Elon Musk.
Have a name like
Love
that.
Elon.
He's so, like, it's like, I think he's, like, so entitled. That's like, oh my god, like, Jordan Belfort. He's like, his Twitter is like, the worst thing. Like, he literally...
He's such a weirdo.
I know, he's so weird. Like, he literally makes YouTube videos that are like,
He makes
how to be rich, and he's like in his basement with like zero money, and he's like still addicted to crack.
He's rich though.
He's not rich anymore. He got all his money taken away.
No, but like, hasn't he made like heaps of money off his like motivational talks?
It's not heaps of money, but like, I mean, he has like...
He's not poor though. He's like famous. He's in Wolf of Wall Street, by the way.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm... Yeah, I know. I was literally just about to say that in the motivational speech thing.
Yeah, he comes out, he's
He's
like,
in the audience.
welcome. No, he's like, welcome, guys, Jordan Belfort.
Oh, yeah.
And then he gives it to like,
But like,
Leo.
no one would get that if they were just watching it.
I knew. I love that movie, so.
I know, that movie makes me want to be rich.
Read, like, honestly, watch that movie and then read, like, 50 facts about Wolf of Wall Street, because there's so much interesting stuff about the filming of it. It's really
What?
cool. Like, all the things, like, how,
Matthew Santori, 50 random facts.
no, but, like, all the things about how, like, when they were snorting coke, they were snorting vitamin B,
Oh,
and
yeah.
people, like, they were fucking up their
ODing
lungs.
on vitamin B.
And, like, the fact that, like, what's his name? What the fuck is his name? Jonah Hill, like, took, like,
I
the
love
minimum
Jonah Hill.
wage for, like, the Screen Actors Guild
Oh, yeah.
to, like, be in it, because he wanted to work with the director, Martin Scorsese.
Did he actually get paid minimum wage, though?
Yeah, no, he asked to be paid that
But
much.
minimum wage for, like...
It's 60,000.
Yeah, like, what?
Like, it wasn't bad, but, like, it was, like, he's a famous actor, so he should be paid more.
Yeah.
But he was, like, put me in the movie for, like, as little money as you can. Like, I don't care. Just put me in it. He was
so
good in it. Yeah, he is really good.
That, like, I don't think there's anyone bad in that movie.
Yeah, Margot Robbie is so good.
There's, like,
I love
7
her.
million
She's, like, my
good
favourite
actors.
female actor.
Yeah. Like,
I,
oh my
Tonya.
god, I watched that. I watched I, Tonya for the first time. I was like, this is so...
That's so
So-
funny. And her mum as well, like, Alison
Oh my
Janney.
god, I stand her.
Sebastian Stan in that. It's so funny that he's Bucky.
I really hate Bucky. Oh my
No,
god.
we love Bucky.
I hate Bucky. The only time I like
I like
Bucky is
Bucky.
when he's just in Rwanda.
I don't like Captain
Not
America.
Rwanda. Wakanda.
Not Rwanda.
Genocide.
Wakanda. No, I like Bucky. I just hate Captain America. Because Bucky didn't do anything
No,
wrong.
I
still
like
think
Captain
that Bucky-
America, but I don't like Bucky.
I hate Captain America.
I only
Captain
like,
America's
I
a
only like
shit friend.
Police Officer Bucky.
Captain America's a shit friend to both Iron Man and Bucky.
But
Like, he
he's
fucks them both over. I'm like, you're just being a dickhead to everyone.
Yeah, I don't understand how.
Because
Like,
Bucky didn't do anything wrong. It's
like
not his
how
fault.
is it even like a decision over like a team Iron Man or team Captain America? Like, obviously Iron Man's better. Like, are you kidding me?
I know.
Like,
I
obviously.
hate that, like, that gets to be, like, the third movie in the Captain America trilogy, Civil War. It's
Yeah.
not a Captain America movie.
Yeah,
It's, like, not.
it should be like Iron Man 7.
It should be Avengers
Oh my
3.
god, he's 100% gonna die in the next movie.
Captain
Iron Man.
America?
Iron Man. He's like 800. Like, no offense, Robert Downey Jr. But like,
No, I know.
500 years old.
I've seen all the memes, because, like, in the Far From Home trailer... that
Yeah,
recently
because
came
he like
out-
looks at his suit and he's like sad because it's like Tony Stark's suit and he's like,
No, that's not what I was saying. Because, like, Happy, his, like,
oh yeah.
guy's, like, hitting on Aunt May, and, like, it's, like, they're saying, like, oh, they're doing that because, like, Iron Man's dead, so, like, Iron Man's not gonna go with Aunt May, you know what I mean?
Isn't Iron Man married?
I know, but the joke is because, like, he... Okay, whatever.
What?
Because, you know, from, like, Homecoming and he comes... Is that
Oh,
Homecoming?
that's true.
No, it's, like, Civil War when he comes and he picks him up. Yeah. And he's like, hi, come to the Stark internship. That is so funny.
Yeah, Tony Stark's been around for too long for him to still be alive.
Yeah, I know. I hope they both die. Because,
Who,
what's his
Captain
name?
America?
Said that
No.
he's not going to be in any more movies.
Isn't like the theory that like everyone that survives is actually gonna die?
That would make sense, because all the people who survive are, like, old and boring. Like War Machine and stuff.
Yeah. No offense, War Machine.
Love you.
Didn't he like die? He like fell out of the sky.
He didn't die when he
Yeah,
hit the
I know,
ground.
but,
I know.
like,
He got, like, fucked
Neck
up.
snapped.
Neck snapped.
Should I say bleep that? Like kind of snap.
Classic. But yeah, that'd be cool, because, like, no one good survived the snap. Although Ant-Man...
But he didn't get snapped, he got stuck in the
I know, but, like, that's what I'm saying. If everyone who survived... He did survive the snap, though. He gets
Yeah.
out. That would be... No,
Oh,
he,
that's
he has
true.
other movies, doesn't he? Isn't there going to be one after Ant-Man and Wasp?
I don't know, maybe it is just like everyone comes back to life. Because then as well, like if half of everyone died, the entire economy would collapse. I was saying this before, I'm like, Thanos, shut up.
He doesn't know what an economy is. He's out here living on, like, some fuck
Yeah.
planet. With, like, what is he doing? And he's, like, not wearing any clothes. And he's, like, standing in the woods.
I don't understand, like, why would you just like kill yourself?
Why does he feel like he has to
Yeah.
control the whole of the resources of the entire universe? Why not just his planet? Why does it have to affect Earth?
Yeah,
He doesn't
I know.
live there.
Why does it have to affect like anyone else?
Why can't he just, like, with this snap, why doesn't he just make a planet for himself full of resources?
That's such tea. Why wouldn't you just like if we need more resources, why wouldn't you just make
More
double the
resources instead of halving the population. I guess
Because
he's
that's so stupid.
I hope Gamora's dead. I genuinely hate her.
I know, she's like so boring.
There's
Like,
another...
no offense, like,
What?
oh, what is his name? Chris Pratt. Stalin.
Stalin? What's his character's name other than Stalin?
Peter.
Quill. Yeah. But yeah, I hope Gamora's actually dead. Because she didn't die in the snap, so hopefully she stays dead.
Oh, yeah.
Also, Loki. I hope he comes back to life.
No, but-
because he made a post and he was like, Loki's not dead, guys.
Yeah, because everyone's like, oh.
Loki always comes back to life. He's died like 100 times.
Yeah. Isn't he like can gods even die? Like, what the hell?
Puny god. Honestly, Avengers has come so far and has gotten so much better.
Yeah.
The first one's good, but it's so, like, New York, there's, like, a fight.
Yeah. It's like.
And the second
hey.
one sucks, and then the third one, Infinity War, like,
That's
fucks
like-
so hard, and, like, Endgame's gonna fuck really
Yeah.
hard.
And
We out here. It's because Avengers basically just decided that it would just be an entire Marvel Cinematic Universe movie instead of just the Avengers.
Yeah.
Everyone is just in it. Doctor Strange. Is he your favourite? He's my favourite.
Stan. That movie is so good.
His powers are just
That's,
really
like,
cool.
my
Like, his
favourite
whole
movie.
thing where he can, like, do that, like,
Yeah,
shit
that's
where he cuts people in half.
That's my favorite, like, Avengers, not, MCU movie. I think. Because it's so sick. And, like, because the setting is so sick. Because everyone else is just, like, New York. Like,
Yeah.
different parts of New York. And, like, I don't
I
care.
think, I don't know, mine's between, like, Civil War and, like, Ant-Man. I really like Ant-Man. The second one's good as well.
It's just so good.
Yeah. It's not, like, funny, though. I know it doesn't
It
have to...
is.
No.
What the hell?
It's like... What's her name's in it? Rachel McAdams? Mean Girls gal. Is she married to him or just his doctor friend?
Dr. Friend, I don't know.
That's so, like, it's so whack that he's, like, a surgeon, like, of everything, his hands get fucked up.
It's so, like, I feel like that's kind of, like, a weird casting choice, to be honest. But, like,
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Good! Like,
I think he's, like, perfect.
I don't think it was bad. I just think it's, like, I wouldn't have picked him for it. But, like, I don't necessarily think it didn't turn out
The
bad.
only vision of him that I have before that, like, of Doctor Strange as a character, without Benedict Cumberbatch, is in Superhero Squad. When he just has his, like, white beard and he's, like, fucking people over because he turns his house.
I was going to say, my only view is
Benedict Cumberbatch!
Eggs Benedict.
His name is, like, so weird.
When he's, like, the voice of the dragon in
Smaug, yeah.
And there's, like, a video of him, like, acting out the dragon's motions, and it's so funny. Have you watched that?
No.
Because they wanted to, like,
it doesn't even sound
because
like
they wanted to, like, use his movements as, like, the dragon, but, like,
They
it's
didn't
just
do it, yeah.
so funny. Like,
What's the point of
seriously,
that?
watch that. It's on YouTube. Like, watch out, like Eggs Benedict, like, Benedict Cumberbatch.
Eggs
Like, do, like, Smaug, and, like, it'll have a video of him, like, trying to, like, physically act out as a dragon, and it's so funny.
He is good. He's a good Doctor Strange, though.
Yeah, like, I think he's good, but I just want to pick
What else does he even do? You know what I mean?
What do you
Sherlock.
I hate that. Like,
I know.
Sherlock.
The whole thing of Sherlock Holmes is, like, gay. I'm not kidding. Well, it is. Isn't he, like, gay for Watson anyway?
Is that an actual thing? What was that weird, like, Queen one that just came out?
Wait, the one that's, like... Sherlock, like, it's like...
Will Ferrell.
It's like Holmes and Watson. that got like 4% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's so, like, I haven't even watched it, like, and if I did, I would have to walk out. Like, it's like, they took Sherlock, right? But it's, like, at the time of the Queen, and there's, like, a mystery where someone left a note and said, figure out the mystery or I'll kill everyone. And it's meant to be, like, a Sherlock Holmes
really
comedy.
weird.
It literally looks like the
Sherlock
most
Holmes, like,
awful
a comedy
thing.
anyway, or is it not?
No, it's just, like, a
I've
guy.
never watched anything.
There's the Sherlock Holmes movies, and then there's Sherlock the TV show.
Is it Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes? He is.
In the original, really? Look
Yeah.
it up. I don't remember, because I remember Ruby was like, the Sherlock Holmes movies are so good. I'm like, I've never seen any of them. Who is it? Is it him? That's crazy if it is him. But yeah, like, imagine, like, the like, the devolving nature of, like, Sherlock.
It is.
That's crazy. Like, it's like Robert Downey Jr. in these really cool movies. And then it's like, oh, it's like a British TV show, like, it's interesting, I guess. And then it's like, Will Ferrell Comedy Central.
Yeah,
like, let's, I'm a stupid Sherlock Holmes detective, and I hit my head on stuff. Oh.
Will Ferrell's, like, such a hit or miss.
Yeah, some of these movies are great, like Anchorman, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that sort of stuff. Some of them suck.
Yeah.
I don't like him, generally.
Yeah. It's not, like, like, his comedy isn't, it's, like, fine, but it's not something that's, like, it's not, like, my favourite.
Oh my god, you know, I had Kevin Hart.
What? Just, like,
Him.
Jumanji?
Like, Central Intelligence and stuff.
Yeah, he's really...
His thing is like, I'm short and I'm black.
Yeah, like, that's the entire joke.
Like,
I'm
what?
short. That's the entire joke.
And there's like people like not knowing how to act around him because he's black or something like that. It's like weird. I'm like,
Okay.
just like stop being short.
Yeah, like...
I don't know. I just don't think he's that funny.
I don't think any, like, massive comedians are, like, that funny. That's because they
Yeah, because they still kill everyone. So I was just like, oh, like, fuck, swearing joke or something. Because otherwise it's too edgy for like. Have you seen like this recent thing where it's like all these comedians sitting in a room? It's like very recent, like Louis C.K., Ricky Gervais, Jerry Seinfeld, and they're discussing like the N-word,
Yeah,
and they
and
all say it, and Jerry's like, ugh.
I stand Jerry. He's like such an like.
He's funny. He's very like not. He has like no filter of like. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't have no filter.
No,
in the sense that
he
like.
like if he doesn't like someone, he'll just be like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he'll just be like,
it's
I
Larry David.
hate you. Yeah.
It's like when he didn't hug Lady Gaga. I was like,
That was Kesha.
Mandela effect.
Yeah, Kesha's like, can I have a hug? He's like, oh no, who was that? She seemed Jerry. That is my favourite video. It's so funny. It's like 30 seconds. Who else is there? Ricky Gervais, Louis C.K., Jerry Seinfeld. There's someone else there.
Kevin Hart.
Is it Kevin Hart?
No, it's not. It's somebody
It's
else.
someone black though. Because like he's like, oh, well, I'm black anyway, so it's like whatever. Is it like what's Dave Chappelle?
I think so.
It's funny. You should watch it. Just
I have watched it.
not you. I'm just like
Oh,
in general.
people.
People. No one is
No.
listening. We're at an hour.
Is it
What?
Chris Rock? I don't know.
Is it? It might have been, yeah, Chris Rock. I can't remember who was there, because I don't think he says anything in that clip that I watched, but he's like there.
No, I think he does.
Does he? I'm gonna watch it again. Anyway, I don't know what this has been. It was some unpopular opinions on movies, and then it devolved. I think it's interesting.
I mean, I don't know. Please keep watching this. There's literally no reason to.
Yeah, if you have any edgy ideas of content,
But nobody's commented on any of the videos, so TV.
except for like Max.
Max hasn't
Lauren.
commented.
I think 'cause he can't comment. But yeah, you know, some edgy, topics.
Bye.